What's up guys, Tobias here and welcome back to a squad builder. I know we haven't done a squad builder in quite a while, it's been 2 weeks now, and if you've been watching my videos last week you will have seen that I've been moving flat, so I've been internetless. But good news, this morning I did have BT Infinity installed, so I've literally been glued to my desk and I've been playing Ultimate Team all day. And one of you actually sent me this squad this morning and it looked so interesting that I had to build it as my first squad, and it is so good I'm bringing a squad builder of it to you guys. Now, it does only cost 420,000 coins, and I know, yes, I did just say only, and that is simply because if you watch all my previous squad builders that I've done, they have been probably in the value of 1 to probably 2 million coins, so this is probably half the price of what I would normally do for a squad build. Now, the first things you'll probably notice about this squad are it does have 3 informs in the starting 11 and 2 silvers. Now, I don't really do squad builders with 2 silvers, so I did take a risk on this because I don't really like playing with them, especially when it's a silver slash gold mixture in a squad, because I find you always come up against full gold teams and Ultimate Team and you'll get absolutely slapped and they'll expose you where your silvers are. But I did really enjoy playing with this squad. I mean, I've had around, I'd probably say around 12 to 15 games, which isn't many, but it is by far enough for me to be able to tell that this is a thoroughly enjoyable squad. Now, as I said, it does cost 420,000 coins, and the majority of that does come from 2 players. That is Ibarbo at the top left, and that is also Sirigu, who is in goal. Now, Sirigu did actually cost 65,000 coins. He was in Team of the Week last week, and he is probably coming down. I'm not too sure because I haven't been on Ultimate Team in quite a while, but I can imagine he is going to be slowly coming down because he's only 84 rated overall. He is a really good informed goalkeeper, but I can imagine he's going to be slowly but surely creeping down to around that 50,000 coin mark. Moving into the defence then, on the right hand side we do have Mariano. He is a really good right back. He is really quick, and he also does have that 4-star skill moves, and as you can see on the right hand side in his in-game stats, you can see how quick he is, and you can see his fairly standard in-game stats for a 75 rated player. You can't expect to see a sea of green, so for 1,000 coins he's an absolute bargain. Next to him in the centre-back position we do have Thiago Silva. He's probably one of the most expensive, and personally I'll probably say he's probably one of the most solid centre-backs I've used on Ultimate Team this year. But because of that, he does cost 120,000 coins, and I mean, if you look at his in-game stats, he does have 89 slide tackling, sorry, and that 92 standing tackling. So he's an absolute rock at the back, which is exactly why he cost 120,000 coins. But that said, I think he performs just as well as Chiellini, and I know I'm including him once again in a squad builder, but that is simply because you can include him in as many squad builders as you like, because he is in the Serie A and he's Italian. The amount of squads you can make around him and include him in are absolutely unbelievable, and for 20,000 coins he is an absolute beast. I mean, I know I just piped up how good Thiago Silva was for 120,000 coins, but considering you're only paying around 20% the price of Thiago Silva, Chiellini is an absolute beast. I mean, looking at his in-game stats, you can see, I mean, that 88 strength and that 90 jumping, you don't understand how much of an advantage that puts you at if you're defending or attacking corners. At the left back position then we do have Armero. Again, he only costs 3,000 coins and he is a really quick defender. I mean, I say that you guys are probably getting really bored of me saying this, but if you have defense, if you have pace in your defense, again, you have such an advantage over your opposition, simply because if you're having a corner, for example, and he counter-attacks you with Neymar, Pato, or something like that, because that is a squad I was just playing, a Brazilian squad, with that pace at the left back, right back, or even if you have pace in your centre back, sorry, you're going to be able to keep up with that counter-attack, and hopefully you're going to be able to save yourself a goal, and 1 goal in an Ultimate Team can determine 0 points and 3 points, so that is extremely crucial for me anyway. I do like to have pace in my left and my right back, so simply so I can counter his counter attack. Moving on to the midfield then, I will start with Pirlo. He's actually in the centre defensive mid position, and he is an 87 rated player, and for the rating he is ridiculously cheap. I picked him up for 8,000 coins, which is ridiculously cheap for an 87 rated player. And looking at his in-game stats, again, they are really good. One thing I really do enjoy about him is his ball control and his 87 rated curve. I mean, you'll see a really nice goal at the end of this clip from where I was from outside the box on his left foot. He literally curled it around the goalkeeper to get me the winner. Moving on to the left hand side then, we do have Zuniga. I nearly forgot his name there. Again, exactly the same as Mariano. He is a really good player on Ultimate Team, and for some reason he only costs 1,000 coins. I mean, he's got his pace as well. His in-game stats aren't amazing, but you're not going to expect amazing stats from an 78 rated player, sorry. But for the way he is online and the stats he does have, 1,000 coins is an absolute bargain. Moving on to the right hand side then, the first silver in this squad is Suarez, simply because of his pace and the fact he is a silver silver player. He does cost 5,000 coins, which isn't extortionate, but is a lot more, is a bit more compared to what silvers are on Ultimate Team without the pace. As you can see then, he does, talking about his pace, he does have that 93 acceleration, as you can see, as well as that 95 sprint speed. And looking at his stats, I mean, even though he is only a 71 rated silver player, I mean, most of the silver players that you do see in squad builders tend to be 74 rated players, such as my second silver, which I'll come to in a minute. He does have some nice in-game stats. That 76 dribbling, that 72 long shot, and that 70 shot power is really nice to see on a 71 rated silver. Talking of my second silver, we do have Quintero. He is only 12,000 coins, and for the way he plays online, I would say that is a fair price. I mean, again, it is a little bit more than what you'd expect to see on silver players. You can get, for example, a Bonglahor, I mean, the way his pricing is at the moment, but the other silvers you can get tend to be a lot cheaper than 12,000 coins. He does have 5-star skill moves, which is good to see. I mean, a lot of players online this year, I seem to be coming up against a lot of skillers compared to what I was coming up to on FIFA 12 last year. And he does also have that 82 dribbling, 87 sprint speed, which is really good because he can support the strikers. And again, if we get countered, he is going to come back, obviously, he's a lot quicker than Perlo, so he's going to be able to keep up with that counter attack and hopefully, as I said earlier, prevent yourself from conceding that goal. Moving on to the two strikers then, we do have the two informs. Ibarbo was informed this week, I believe. I'm completely out of track, having not had internet for 2 weeks, or it might have been Benítez in Team of the Week this week. I've completely forgotten. But Victor Ibarbo did cost 160,000 coins, and if you're asking why he costs so much for a 79 rated player, take your eyes to the bottom right hand side of this screen and you'll see that sea of red? Since when is it a sea of red? That absolute sea of green. His in-game stats are absolutely unbelievable. I mean, he's got 88 ball control, 85 curl. I could list through all his in-game stats, but I'm sure you guys would get bored. You can see for yourself how beast his in-game stats are. The only downside I would say about him is his 75 finishing. I mean, it is really low, but that said, when I was playing with him online, he seemed to be burying the majority of the shots and opportunities that he was getting. His partner in crime then up front is Christian Benítez. Now, he only costs 25,000 coins, which is a lot cheaper. It's probably around 15% of what you're paying for Ibarbo, and he is equally as performing online as he is with Ibarbo. I mean, as I just said, he is 15% of the price, and I mean, if you're going to choose one of the two, if you have the coins, I mean, if you've got a few million coins, I'll definitely recommend Victor Ibarbo. But if you're limited to your coins, 25,000 coins is an absolute brilliant purchase to buy if you get Benítez. And I mean, he does have 4-star skill moves as well. And looking at his in-game stats, they are absolutely unbelievable. One thing that did surprise me is his physical stats. They are all green, bright green, such as 92 jumping. With the corners and attacking and defending them, you're going to have that major advantage with his jumping and heading. The only downside I would say about him is he does have a shocking left foot. I mean, whenever I tried to finesse it with him on his left foot, on his weak foot, sorry, it was literally absolutely appalling. So unfortunately, I think it's only a 2-star weak foot he does have, but that is the only downside I did find to Benítez. So that is the squad. It did cost 420,000 coins. It is really fun to play with, especially with informed Sirigu, because I do like playing with my informed goalkeepers just to see how they fare to their standard card. But that is for this squad builder. I'm going to shut up here and we are going to have a look at some of the goals that this squad has scored online. So yeah guys, these are just a few of the goals that I did actually score with this squad online. I believe we've got 15 of them here. And this first one does come from Quintero. I mean, he does have 5-star skill moves and he has really nice dribbling. And that was my first goal I actually scored with this club in the 3rd minute. So that was a really nice goal. Second goal comes from Ibarbo here, then again showing his sheer class of dribbling and shot power here. It was nice to score this because it was in the 90th minute. Did put me 3-2 up and I did actually go on to win the game. So it was always nice to score in the 90th minute. Benítez here then just showing the pace he does have. I mean, that defender there then, Vermaelen, absolutely tore past him. No one's going to get him off the ball and he cut inside and finessed that past the goalkeeper on his right foot. And this third one here then comes from Quintero. I mean, he is a silver player, don't forget his pace, and he just, look at that, he just slotted that right into the bottom corner and he couldn't get any more into the corner without hitting the post. This goal did actually come from my right back and it was against Calfreezy, so it was absolutely lovely to hear him raging down the hallway as I scored that. And again, later on in the game, game I did score this, and this is from Pirlo, and that was an absolutely screamer of a goal from a long shot, which is absolutely lovely to score long shots, because they are probably my favourite type of goals to score, opposed to skill goals or anything like that. Ibarbo then, he was the only player in the squad that actually managed to have more goals to his name for the club than appearances. I mean, it seems to me whenever I play with a team, an ultimate team, sorry, there always seems to be that one striker or centre forward or centre attacking mid that always has more goals than appearances for the club. And Benítez there then again, just showing how much of a player he is. That absolute rocket smashed it into the back of the net, and that was an absolutely lovely goal. I mean, Ibarbo fed him to the ball, and he absolutely just chipped the goalkeeper there for an absolutely lovely goal. And I mean, the partnership they have, the two of them, is absolutely amazing. They just always link together well. Balls like that to Ibarbo, just one of the goalkeeper, finessing that just past the goalkeeper. Easy goals when you've got both of them up front. So if you do have the coins, I would highly recommend having both of them. I mean, Ibarbo there, then lucky to score there. He did get to that off the post. This was a really nice goal as well. The assist here was really nice. Look at that. He fed that through in between the two centre-backs, and he smashed that on his left foot. That is Benítez on the left foot, putting it past the goalkeeper. Ibarbo always made lovely runs. I mean, whenever you crossed the ball into the box, you were almost guaranteed to have Ibarbo make a perfect run and head it into the back of the net. But this is the final goal. As I mentioned earlier on in this video, Pirlo then curling that on his left foot into the back of the net. I mean, he is right-footed, so the fact he's scoring goals like that on his left foot, on his weak foot, is absolutely awesome. So that is all for this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like rating. It is greatly appreciated. Please do leave your thoughts and opinions about this squad, and let me know, did you get any of the team of the week this week in packs? I mean, it was a shocking week. We've all seen who was in team of the week, but please do let me know who you got. Also, if there are squads that you would like me to review in future squad builders, please do either tweet them at me or send me a personal message on YouTube, and I will check them all out, and I will do a squad builder on the squad that I enjoyed most. So as I mentioned, if you did enjoy this, please do leave a like rating, and until the next one, I'll speak to you guys later. Take care.